Alright, so here's my latest project. It's a 1977 Ford Granada COUPÉ. 2.3 liter clone V6. It was parked in 1997. Some kids bashed a couple of windows out, including the driver's side window, windshield, and the rear window. It has an aftermarket sunroof. And yeah, that's my fault. The hood was so dented, and the only one I had was one with a giant L88 Corvette scoop on it. And I did a little bit of work to the engine. I replaced the fuel filter, hoses, points, got a distributor cap, hooked it all up. I checked the spark plugs first, put some oil in it, and well, the fuel tank's out of gas, so if you just do like this, give it a little bit of a helping hand, and then go over here, turn the key, and it should fire right up. Air filter. But yeah, you get the point. That air filter made a racket. What if you try that again, huh? Gasoline straight in the carb. Like so. We put the air cleaner back on top. Just put the screws just kind of sort of down. Make it stay there. Get inside. Turn the key. And it idles. And stops. Well, at least that means it runs. Not bad. I mean, 20 years sitting. Well, the starter works, the electronics works, the lights actually work. I had to put these lenses on because the ones that were there bashed in on the backup lamps. And these things were in the trunk. They're just tinted original ones. This is reflector, that's why it's red. They tinted them from the inside. Well, is this reflector? Yeah, that's the reflector. That's tail lamp. Might be brake lamp actually. And reflector. No, it's not. I don't remember. That's the turn signal, that's the backup lamp. That is regular driving light. The trunk was surprisingly good. I've had one hole in it. It's I don't know if you can see it in here. You can see a little bit of daylight down there. That is the rust in the trunk. There is some rust like this over here and there, but that's just surface rust. I found a bit of rust underneath. So on the frame rail over down there, and the floor where the front driver's seat is mounted. Found some rust there. There was a huge dent here. I'll show you on the picture. As you can see, it was caved in, this entire section. I just did that with a sledgehammer, pounded it back out, because it was folded over the taillight here. So I didn't want to put a new taillight lens on with that folded over, so I just bashed it with a sledgehammer. It worked. Now, the funny thing, I replaced the steering wheel. That is an aftermarket steering wheel. The one was in it was from a Mach 2 Granada. It was 78 to 81. I don't like the steering wheels. They're really boring. I just put this in. The back seat was good. The front seat was grown over with moss. You can see the picture of how it looked before I went and picked it up. It was moss everywhere, spider webs. Everything was pretty bad. The back seat had a cover on it. It has those two holes in it, and a cigarette burn under over there. There. That seat made it pretty good. Now, I have gotten some extra gasoline in it, so I'll have a try at making it go again. This time maybe with some revs, because that's what everyone wants to hear, ain't it? Let's have a look-see. Yeah, well, it runs. It won't idle, but it runs. Which is good enough. For now, at least. So, I'll be back later with more updates on this. And that. Maybe that. Maybe that. Although I hope not.